welcome to Just Event Online News at 9. Hanifat Ismail. The news headlines. Tinubu release minors on compassionate ground. Federal government will state commitment to reduce environmental waste. Minister reverse 18-year age limit for admission. Ruling House seeks other reversing installation of new Oloro of Oro. FCCPC warns discourse against metering abuses. Protesters demand Clarice resignation at NNPCL headquarters. Someone pledges accountability with ecological funds. And on sports, Nigeria is 30 for CHAN qualifiers. Now the news in details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has said President Bola Tinubu ordered the release of the minors facing trial for treason on compassionate grounds. The VP said this on Tuesday while receiving the minors at the presidential villa shortly after the charges were dropped by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Latif Fagbemi-San. He lamented that the nation lost over 300 billion naira from the destruction and halting of economic activities orchestrated by the protesters. The federal government of Nigeria has reaffirmed its dedication to minimize environmental waste and promote a circular economy, supporting sustainable development. Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, made a declaration at the sensitization workshop for FCT Judiciary on circular economy in Abuja. Lawal emphasized the judiciary's vital role in advancing environmental sustainability and fostering a circular economy transition. The new Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has abolished the 18-year admission benchmark for tertiary institutions in the country. He also hinted at the possibility of reviewing the nation's education policy. However, the minister stated that there will be no reversal of the federal government decision to void over 22,700 degree certificates obtained by Nigerians from some fake universities in neighboring Togo and the New Republic. A ruling house in Oro, known as Afioro, an ancient town in the Akodo local government area of Kwara State, has approached court seeking an order to reverse the installation of Oloro of Oro Kingdom of Joel Olamiyi Titile Afioro through the council. Barrister Akin Akintoye San had earlier filed a suit challenging the nativity and eligibility of the site of Joel, who was installed by Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak on 27th of October 2024. The ruling house claimed that Prince Clement Ogundoku Adebola is a qualified and chosen candidate from Olufaya family for the Reverend throne. At the resumed hearing on Monday, Barrister Akintoye made an application seeking that the court restrain the new installed king from parading himself as Oloro of Oro Kingdom till the pending case against him is determined by the courts.
That's right. So that's what we have said. That's the application that is now we are now bringing before the court. We have told the court the scenario orally, But we have now filed a formal application that the court should reverse that installation, having knowledge. The two parties, that is Joel and the Kingmakers, having know that they have a case to answer on that thing, and they still want to present themselves on it. So when we have that one, then where we move it, we know where we are going.
Right. There was actually an application.
Meanwhile, counsels to the defendants, Barrister Abdul Razak Adelodun Daibu and A.S. Osini, in their separate submissions, urged the court to discontinue the submission moved by the claimant counsel.
Of course, there are several applications. One has been overtaken by events because they actually filed an application for an injunction. And the counsel to the claimant informed the court himself that the thing has been overtaken by events and that the court should reverse the decision of the Kwara State government.
The court, presided over by Justice Moses Adebute, however, adjourned the matter to 10th of February 2025 for the hearing of the applications. The Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, Mr. Tunji Bello, has called on electricity distribution companies in Nigeria to prioritize the rights of consumers in electricity metering process. He made this call on Tuesday in an urgent meeting between key stakeholders from Nigeria's electricity sector and the FCCPC in Abuja. Bello stressed the importance of safeguarding consumers' rights in the electricity sector. Scores of youth stormed the headquarters of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on Monday, demanding the immediate resignation of the Group Chief Executive Officer, Mele Kyari. The protesters, led by some civil society organizations, described Kyari's leadership as incompetent, citing skyrocketing power prices, endless for queues, and economic hardship in the country. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu activated his administration to continuously collaborate with relevant key players to address climate, environment, and waste management challenges in the state. They assured the House of Representatives Committee on Ecological Funds that the Lagos State Government will put into good use and be accountable for the ecological funds and other supports and interventions from the federal government. The last on the news is sport. Nigeria have named a 32-man roster for the second phase of that training camp ahead of the anticipated Chan qualifying fixture against Akaiva's Ghana in December. Most players have received notification of that invitation and will join the Super Eagles B with some of the latest additions, including Remo Stars goalkeeper, Evan Colley, Kumaga of Lady Stars, Osu Martins, among others. And that will be all on Just Events Online News at 9. Here's a recap of the story. Tinubu released minors on compassionate ground. Federal Managed State commitment to reduce environmental waste. Minister reverses 18-year age limit for admission. Bringing out 6 other reversing installation of new owner of oil. FCCPC warns the school against nutrient abuses. The test demands Kyari's resignation at NPCL headquarters. Someone who pledges accountability with ecological fund and on sports. Nigeria plays 30 for CHAN qualifiers. Thank you for watching Just Event Online News. Remember, to know how much there is to know is the beginning of learning to live. For more news, visit www.justevent.online and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms. WhatsApp at Just Events Online. You can also send us an email on justeventsonline@gmail.com. And in fact, it's nothing to have a good night rest.